Whether you're a professional in the print and marketing industry or an amateur photographer, your project has to look its best. The first step is to have a good monitor with accurate colors. There's nothing worse than printing your project or sending it to your clients only to find the colors are off because your monitor couldn't display them properly. We've tested more than 210 monitors, and below are our picks for the best monitors for photo editing, video editing, or graphic design available for purchase. In this video, we will discuss the top 5 best monitors for photo editing. So let's get started. Number 5. Dell S2721QS. The best monitor for photo editing or video editing that we've tested is the Dell S2721QS. It's a 27-inch IPS model with a 4K resolution, which means you get plenty of space to work comfortably, and the image is incredibly sharp. It has a simple but sleek design, good build quality, and it comes with a stand that allows for a good amount of ergonomic adjustments. It handles reflections well and gets bright enough to combat glare in most settings. It's best suited for those working in the sRGB color space, as it has full coverage. Its Adobe RGB coverage is good, but it might not be good enough for photography professionals. Color accuracy is just okay out of the box, so you may need to calibrate it before doing any color critical work. It has a pretty good response time for a 60 Hz panel, if you want to game on it, and it also supports VRR to reduce screen tearing. Number 4. Dell UltraSharp U2720Q. If you want a monitor with USB-C input, then check out the Dell UltraSharp U2720Q. Like the Dell S2721QS, it's also a 27-inch IPS monitor with a 4K resolution. It's quite a bit more expensive, and for that price increase, you get a USB hub with 3 USB 3.0 ports, a USB-C with DisplayPort Alt mode and 90W of power delivery, and a second USB-C on the side of the monitor that you can use for charging even when the monitor is off. It also has better ergonomics and a wider color gamut. Unfortunately, there are some compromises too, as it has worse reflection handling and doesn't get as bright to combat glare. Overall, if you don't need USB-C input, go with the S2721QS, because it's much cheaper, and while its color gamut isn't as wide, the difference is extremely small. Also, its higher screen brightness means you don't have to worry about glare. However, if you need USB-C input and don't mind a higher price tag, go with the U2720Q. Number 3. GIGABYTE M27Q. The best monitor for photo editing in the Adobe RGB color space is the GIGABYTE M27Q. It has full coverage of the common sRGB color space, and is among the few monitors we've tested with near full coverage of the Adobe color space. Even though it's a gaming monitor, it offers versatility in a wide range of uses and comes with useful extra features like picture-in-picture and picture-by-picture modes. It has a large 27-inch screen and a 1440p resolution that result in sharp text and images. It also has a high 170 Hz refresh rate and a quick response time, so fast-moving content looks exceptionally clear. Color accuracy is fantastic right out of the box, so you may not need to get it calibrated to enjoy an accurate image. Gradient handling is also superb, and there's no color bleed either. It also supports HDR10, which is great if you work with HDR content. That said, while it does have a wide color gamut for HDR, it doesn't get especially bright to bring out highlights in HDR content. Number 2. GIGABYTE M32U. The best monitor for video editing and photo editing that we've tested in a 32-inch size is the GIGABYTE M32U. It's an impressive 32-inch 4K monitor with a fast 144 Hz refresh rate. The large, high-resolution screen makes it much easier to see more of your work at once, and the high pixel density delivers sharp images and clear text without having to zoom in. It has wide viewing angles and okay ergonomics, so you can easily share your screen with someone else. It has great accuracy out of the box, with excellent color accuracy and great white balance. It has an excellent SDR color gamut, with complete coverage of the sRGB color space, but its coverage of the wider Adobe RGB color space might disappoint some users. It also supports HDR if you choose to master in DCI-P3 in Rec. 2020. It can display a wide color gamut, but overall, its coverage of HDR color spaces is just decent. Unfortunately, like all IPS monitors, it has low contrast, and the local dimming feature is terrible, so it's not a good choice for a dark room. Number 1. ASUS TUF Gaming VG34VQL1B. The best monitor for photo editing with an ultra-wide screen that we've tested is the ASUS TUF Gaming VG34VQL1B. It's a great monitor for media creators, with a large, high-resolution screen, good text clarity, and great accuracy out of the box. Its VA panel delivers excellent contrast, and the unit we bought has OK black uniformity. It has outstanding gray uniformity and superb gradient handling, so you don't have to worry about dirty screen effect or banding. It has an outstanding SDR color gamut, with nearly perfect coverage of the sRGB color space and excellent coverage of the wider Adobe RGB color space. It's also good for HDR content, with outstanding coverage of the DCI-P3 color space used by most current HDR content. Visibility in bright rooms isn't an issue, as it has great peak brightness in SDR and good reflection handling. That was our list of the top 5 best monitors for photo editing just for you.